Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be the absolute worst fucking pickup line you should never, ever, 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 never, ever, ever, ever use with a woman unless you want to totally get rejected and be stuck in friendship zone forever, or get banished to friendship zone if you're not already there. I've got an email here from a reader from the internet, and he says, "Hi Corey, I got a situation recently. So my relationship between me and my girlfriend, not his girlfriend, just his friend that's a girl, went really worse these past 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago, we hung out, and we ate dinner and watched a movie. Then I drove her home, and I felt good. Movies are terrible things to do with chicks that you're trying to date. Only going to movies like after you're already in a relationship, after she's in love with you, that's fine. But not when you're just trying to get... How can you get to know somebody if you're sitting in a movie theater just going, watching the screen, you know? I am ready to confess that I want her to be my girlfriend the next time we hang out. That's absolutely the worst fucking thing you can say to a woman. You're not dating her. You're not kissing her. You're not sleeping with this girl. You're not in a relationship. And as I talk about in my book, the idea is that you go out with women long enough, and if you do everything right, usually over the course of about 2 months, it'll get to the point where she falls completely head over heels in love with you, and she wants you all to herself, and she doesn't want you dating anybody else. She'll start bringing up the topic of dating, relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, that kind of stuff. And so if she ain't bringing it up, then it means that she's not ready to be your girlfriend. And so keep it to yourself, because when you bring up topics like that, you're acting feminine. You're acting like a woman, and that's a total fucking turnoff. And it also communicates that you have absolutely no idea how attraction works, and that you also aren't very successful with women, and that's why you're single." He says, "However, things got worse 2 days after the movie. That night we were texting each other, and I asked her about her argument between her and her friend. When you're dating somebody, the whole purpose of the phone, texting, Facebook, instant messaging, and all that stuff is simply to arrange the next date. But you get there and you start texting this girl back and forth, she's going to just put you in friendship zone. And so if this girl, obviously you liked this girl from the time you met her, and so you figured you'd take the friends-only approach, that I'll just be her friend for a while, and then she'll get to know what a great guy I am, and then you get to the point where you can't take it anymore, and then you would just spring it on her about how you feel about her, really. And then basically what happens a lot of times is she kind of gets pissed off because it creates an awkward moment, because she realizes that the only reason you were really hanging out with her was because you wanted to date her, but you didn't have the fucking balls to tell her and be upfront about it. Instead, you went the indirect route, acting like a friend or acting like a male girlfriend. And when you go that route, it's almost impossible to get her to be your girlfriend at that point, because you've already communicated so many weak things about yourself that you've pretty much blown it." So he asks her about this friend that she had an argument, and she suddenly says, "Can you stop mimicking my words, act, and behavior? I was a bit pissed off and said, if you think the way I care about you is mimicking you, I got nothing to say." Then she replied, "Okay, I figure out I can't joke on you. Fine, good night." After that night, when I texted her, she replied after 12 hours. In fact, we didn't have much topics to share, and she was kind of cold. I am not sure if that was the incident that made her distant from me. Pretty much, I am pretty sure I did something wrong. I really want to get her back. It's like, you never had her to begin with, dude. That's the thing you got to realize. She's not your girlfriend. You weren't dating her. You became friends with this girl because you didn't have the balls to ask her out on a date when you met her originally. And he says, for example, "Can I text her, did I do anything wrong? That sounds like something a woman would say." Or, "How come you reply to me so slow these days?" Again, that sounds like something a woman who is unsure of herself would say. "Are you that busy?" Again, that sounds like something a woman would say. "What can I do to soften her attitude?" So what I would do is I would do nothing for a week. And if she reaches out to you in between then, invite her out to dinner. And go out and do something. Go to 2-3 places. Go shoot some pool afterwards, or go to a cool bar. Go to 2 to 3 different places. Then at some point in the evening, you got to watch and see if she's touching your arm. Is she standing too close to you? Is she playing with her hair when you're talking to her, or she's talking about things? I mean, those are little subtle signs that she's interested in you. And if you're hanging out, or you're doing something physical together, whether you're doing bowling, or you're in an arcade doing games or whatever, or you're playing pool, if she really has a physical attraction for you, she'll be touching you, she'll be standing too close to you, she'll be playing with her hair when she's talking to you. Those are all signs. And if you're still not sure if she's ready to be kissed, as she's standing next to you, and you're literally like really this close, this far, that far away from each other, you just simply look down at her lips, and then into her eyes, and then down at her lips while she's talking, and then back up into her eyes. And at any point, if she looks at your lips while you're doing that, it means she's thinking about kissing you too. And if that's the case, just put your arm around her and gently pull her in close to you and go for a kiss and start making out with her. And then after that, invite her back to your place, or you go back to her place, make out, the whole time you'll be making out. And, if you go back to your place, invite her in, obviously, make her nightcap, start fooling around, and just escalate it so it ends up in the bedroom. That's what I would do. And not going out and just saying, I want to ask you to be my girlfriend. It's like, it's totally inappropriate. It's like most of these things that you suggested here are things that a woman who is unsure of herself would say. And when you act like a woman who is unsure of yourself, she's going to only treat you like a male girlfriend or a really, really, really nice guy, but she won't ever think about having sex with you or sleeping with you. So if you have a question you want to ask me, or there's a topic you want me to cover in a future video newsletter, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which is going to be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max detailing your questions, your situation, your challenges. And you just got to give me several days to get back to you with a response, because I get a lot of email from the internet. And I also get a lot of it from my paying phone coaching customers, but be patient and I will get back to you. And if you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. And you can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which is going to be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, you don't have to have a Kindle device. All you have to do is on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, is a link that will take you to the Amazon Kindle download page for my book. And on that page, there is a button where you can download a free Kindle e-reader app that will basically allow you to read Kindle ebooks on your Android smartphone, your iPhone, any tablet device you have, iPad, PC, or Mac. And once you download that, it only takes a few seconds. Then it's only a few more seconds to download my actual book, and you'll be reading it in no time. And I will talk to you soon.